Hello, all. Welcome back to the Effortless Expansion Podcast. Yeah, Jess here. This is a different kind of podcast episode, but I wanted to record it to you because I want it to be something that you save, that you come back and you listen to. I have had a lot of things coming up for me recently around money, and I've been attracting a lot of clients to me that also have these same stories around money, these same fears around money. And so one of the tools that I have in my toolbox is called EFT tapping. And it's a form of tapping on, and you've heard me talk about this before, but it's tapping on certain pressure points to release the pressure, to release the thoughts, to release the beliefs. And this is a script that I'm actually going to give to you. It's in the show notes of this podcast. My team's going to type it up because they're so incredible. Carrie is so incredible, rather. And you'll be able to have this. But I wanted to walk you through this. I'm actually going to do this with you. But before we jump into this, I wanted to talk to you about the ways you can work with me. So currently in my world, you can join my Unruly Mastermind. This is a mastermind for women who are ready to do it differently, ready to shake it up, ready to write their own rules in life, their own way, in their business, in their life, in their marriage, in their parenting, in their careers, in their corporate jobs, in their how they show up in their church groups, how they show up in everything that they do. And there's an incredible group of women in here who are having massive transformations from their biggest sales week to date to how they look at things, how they see lives, the hard conversations that they're having in their relationship, to opening new businesses, to digging deep into themselves and healing the parts of themselves that they've never let bring to the light before. Such a pivotal space. We meet twice a month via Zoom, and then we also talk everything out in Voxer 4 days a week. Voxer is like an app where you can walkie-talkie chat back and forth, where I give you alchemical healings and energy healings, and we clean up little energy leaks or things that come up for you, triggers. It's an incredible space. It is a 6 or 12-month contract. And if you want massive transformation, this is a great space for you. The other option to come into my world is to come and join me inside the unknown, which is my one-on-one coaching space. The unknown is where we take you from where you are right now to where you're going, to where you want to be, the very thing you're manifesting. This space in between is called the unknown. And this is where we really come together to create a massive plan of action, a massive plan, getting clear on what you want, clearing what's coming up for you that says you can't have it, taking action, realigning to it, and then celebrating in gratitude. And this is a 6 or a 12-month commitment where it's just you and me. We're together. We talk on Zoom if you want, or there's a Voxer only option. And so both of these, you can check out the Unruly Mastermind or the Unknown on my website, jessicadoman.com, or send me a DM on Effortlessly Jess, and we can see what is going to work best for you. Now, without further ado, I'm going to walk you through this script. I'm actually going to tap it out too, but this is really about how you feel about money. So I want to invite you for this to be interactive, for you to come back and play this often, but the dialogue around this is, how do you want to feel about money? So, and I want you to write down how you want to feel about money. So for the example here that I'm going to share is, I want to feel safe around money. And I also want you to write how you feel when you think about what you want. So when you think about feeling safe around money, what does safety mean to you? And then I want you to rate this feeling from 1 to 10 on how intense it is, 10 being super intense, 1 being not intense at all. And when you're looking at what you wrote, when I look at this, how do you feel? I feel nervous. I feel pressure. I've never felt safety with money. And how can I possibly feel safe now? I feel scary, I feel nervous, and I feel pressure. And I'm going to rate this at a 7. And when I get really clear on what I feel, this feels like anxiety. And I'm going to tap through this now. So here's how you start out. If you karate chop, even though I feel so nervous about how I will feel safe with money, I deeply, completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel incredibly silly talking, wanting money right now, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I don't have any idea how to feel safe with money, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. So this is how you start out, and then we're going to go into round 1. Again, you guys, the script is in the show notes of this podcast. So for round 1, we're going to identify the fear of money, and it's, I don't feel safe having money. And you're just going to tap. Make sure you're breathing at the same time. I usually do like 4 or 5 taps. Doesn't have to be exact. I have so many feelings around money. Now we're tapping the side of the eye. There's 6 points you're going to tap on. Under the eye next, I feel so unsafe in my body even thinking about money. Under the nose is next. How will I ever feel safe around money? Under the chin, what will people think of me? Collarbone, how can I be safe with money when it's never shown up for me before? Now the top of the head. I feel angry that some people attract money easily. Okay, we're done with round 1. Now we're going to move on to round 2. So those are the points you guys are just going to keep tapping through. Round 2 is finding the root of where these feelings come from. And you can tap on either side of your head. It doesn't matter. Remember, you can't do it wrong. You can't fuck it up, okay? So just do it. I know where these feelings come from. I feel so many feelings. Make sure you're breathing. And I'm angry I've spent so much time feeling this way. I feel anxiety and anger for wasting time. I can feel anger throughout my body. I don't like feeling this way. I don't feel safe. I don't like this anger. All right, now we're going to go to round 3, which is exploring your feelings. Ignoring my feelings is no longer healthy to me. There's this heaviness in my chest, all from anxiety again. No matter how much I heal, money never feels safe. No matter how much I heal, money never feels safe. No matter how much better I feel, money never feels good. No matter how much I heal, having money never feels safe. All this fear, all this anxiety is not serving me. Round 4, we're going to address the emotions. I can feel it in my chest. All of this fear, all of this anger. It's so easy for others. Why is it so hard for me? I want to release this anxiety. I want to release this anger and fear. Round 5, feeling the feelings. I'm ready to feel all the feelings. I am ready to also clear them. All this anxiety, all this pressure, all this fear, all these feelings. I choose to feel it, and I choose to release it. Okay, last round, round 6, becoming the change. Instead of sitting in this anxiety, fear, and pressure, no matter how much I work myself up, I know I am safe to feel. I am safe to choose differently. I know that I'm doing the best that I can at all times. I also know that I'm safe. And I'm willing to release, choose differently, and stay in the place of knowing I am safe. Now take a deep breath in. And go back to the feeling that you had about money previously at the beginning. And re-rate it again. So first I rated it at a 7. Now it rates for me a 3. I would love for you to keep doing this until you get it to a 1 or below. Keep repeating this. The idea with having this script and me tapping it out for you is so anytime, and you can take this script and tailor it for anything, anxiety, money, a job, an opportunity, a trigger, you can use this for anything. And I create EFT scripts like this in some of my programs, but I wanted to do this with you so you could physically and visually see it. And I wanted you to take action towards it because this is a pattern I keep seeing come up in my world. I wanted to share this with you guys as a tool for you to have in your toolbox. So keep coming back to this podcast, keep watching this video, keep looking at the show notes, and use this. This is a tool. I'm giving it to you. It's up to you. I'm activating you to take massive action to use it. It works, you guys. I love you, and I'll see you in the next episode.